Hi everybody, this is Sean Holsinger from holsingersflyshop.com. Today the fly I'm about to tie for you is a Zug Bug. It's a standard old pattern. Kind of similar to a Prince Nymph. What we're going to start out with is a size 14 Daiichi 1560 wet fly hook, wet nymph hook. We're just going to tie some black thread on here. We're going to work it back to the bend of the hook. Cut off our tag. For the tail on this, we're going to use a peacock sword. The peacock sword's a lot brighter, a lot more colorful. Got some blues and greens, real iridescent. I'm going to cut about 5 or 6 of them off. Then we're going to sit them on the back of the fly for the tail. We don't want a real big tail. Like always, soft loop it down, make it tight. Okay, now you can wrap this towards the front here a little bit. Use it to build up your fly a little bit. And pop them off. Right, now we have our tail built on. Now the next thing we're going to do is wrap our string back. We're going to put some gold French oval tinsel on. I'm going to tie that onto the top of the shank here. This is going to be the ribbing on our fly. Okay. Now next we're going to come in with some peacock curl. I want about 3 strands of peacock curl here. Okay, I'm going to cut the butt ends off and tie it down by the butt. And once again, wrap towards the bend of the hook. Okay, now anytime I use peacock curl, I always wrap it around my thread for extra strength. Peacock curl is very brittle. If you get a trout on it, they got teeth. They're going to cut that peacock curl. It can unwind on you. So I always wrap it around my string, as you see. And then we're just going to wrap this around your hook and work it up. Okay, I need to wrap it a little bit more. Okay, we want to stop this a little bit better than 2/3 of the way up there. Now I need to unwind what I wrapped there because I wrapped a little bit too much, so that I can get this tied down. Okay, now we're just going to tie off the peacock curl. Cut it off. Now we're going to wrap our French oval tinsel and we're going to rib this. Like I said, this is just a generic nymph pattern. Will work anywhere for you, anywhere your Prince Nymph works. This is just a more or less another version of the Prince Nymph, very similar to it. Okay, we're going to tie our tinsel off here. Cut it off. Okay, now the next thing we're going to put on here is a little like wing case on top. And what I'm going to use is a mallard flank. And I'm just going to strip the ends back. You can see how I'm peeling it back here out towards the end. You don't need a lot. Okay, like that. And we're going to set this down on top. Remember, don't throw all this away. You can use that for tails and stuff on other flies. Just going to set this down on the top of the fly. I'm going to hold it down with my thumb right on the center there. I'm going to tie it down. Okay, I'm going to pull it just a little bit here, get it into the position where I want it. Okay, now I'm going to cut off the rest of the feather. Make a couple of wraps, get that tied down good and tight. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to take and cut this little wing case off, and I want to cut it about half the body length there. You see where my scissors are? That's about where I'm going to make this cut. Okay, you can see how I got a nice little wing case there. And now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with some brown Brahma hen. It's a golden brown from Whiting Hackle that you see me tie a lot of flies with. It's mottled nice, and I really like to use this stuff. I'm going to peel, just like I did with that mallard, I'm going to peel the tip of it back like that. I'm going to tie it down. We're going to palmer this in here in a second. Okay, we're going to cut off our extra. Okay, now we're going to make like a little wet fly hackle here. I'm going to take my hackle pliers, make 2 or 3 wraps. Always pulling them back, pulling my hackles back as I wrap it. Trying not to wrap any down. Okay, gonna get about 2 wraps. You don't need a lot for the legs here. Oops. And then we're tying it down. Okay. Cut this off. Pull all our fibers back and wrap them down so we get them going back towards the butt of the fly there. And we're just going to whip finish off the head, and we're going to be done with this fly. Like I said, good generic searching nymph. Just, you know, when nothing else is working, put one on, give it a try. And not that hard to tie. Hope you enjoyed this fly. Pretty popular old fly. If you like what you see, all the material you seen to tie this fly, you can get on our website at holsingersflyshop.com. If you like what you see, don't forget to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can be constantly updated with new videos. Thanks again for watching. I'm Sean Holsinger from holsingersflyshop.com.